The Money Matters Podcast tip of the day.
Most Ghanaians are still living in poverty today because they believe in luck.
It's all about luck. I'm not lucky. That's why I'm still like this.
Personally, I don't believe in luck. And I think what people call luck is being prepared in case or when you meet the opportunity, when the opportunity provides itself. So if you prepare yourself, if you put yourself in the right place at the right time and the opportunity comes and you are prepared, that's the key word, is to be prepared. Because opportunity, if somebody's selling a house for $2 and you don't have $2, a house that costs maybe $1 million, you're going to miss it because you don't have the $2. But somebody that has a whole bunch of $2 in their pocket, that has $20, $50, $100, somebody selling a house for $2, they're going to buy it without even thinking about it. So when you see that person, you're going to be like, oh, this person is lucky. You got the house that costs $1 million for $2. The person was prepared when the opportunity came. And the other person wasn't ready. $2 he's going to be, at that moment, that is $2 is no money, but he's going to be running around trying to look for $2, but he's not prepared. So who's lucky in this situation? Is the person that had the money lucky, or they were just prepared?
It's prepared. So if I heard you right, it means having that preparedness, that mentality to jump on that opportunity whenever it drops.
Yeah, you just basically have to be ready. You have to be always preparing yourself. Even if at that moment, whatever preparation you're doing, you're not seeing the time that you're going to use it, but you have to be always prepared. Like, you can't just be there and hoping that something happens. Because for me, if you hoping, it's like basically you just begging, you know. You're like a beggar, kind of. You're begging for something to happen because you're not doing anything about it. You're leaving it. You want somebody else to basically control it. You're not trying to have any impact on the outcome of any situation. You're just there hoping or begging for something to happen. When the opportunity comes, you might not be ready. So you want to make sure you put yourself in a position where you are always ready financially when any financial opportunity pops.
Exactly. Just waiting on luck is pretty much just sitting there doing nothing. And then it's not what do you want to do. It's how do you get to what you want to do or where you want to be. You have to have that control, that impact on whatever that happens to you. You cannot just sit there because luck, you have no control over luck.
Yeah, basically you're waiting for something out of yourself.
Something
out of yourself to influence something.
You don't want
to have any part of it. You're just waiting and hoping something better happens to you.
Exactly.
You're gonna be waiting for a long time.
Two people fishing. One just got a hook, and the other one has a boat and a hook. So now the one with the boat will go deep into the waters and go fish there because obviously there are more fish there. So once he catches a lot of fish there and comes back to the shore, you're gonna tell me he was lucky?
If you're not trying to put in the work,
exactly.
How are you?
So all I'm saying is we have to take things into our own hands. We cannot sit there and expect people to drop some type of money or something that we will call luck.
Yeah, you gotta learn to take matters into your own hands.
You have to.
You wanna be the star in your own world and try to make things happen. You can't just wait for somebody else. I see a lot of Ghanaians with that mentality.
Like they keep saying that you're writing the book. If you don't like the role you're playing, change your role.
Yeah, basically, if you don't like your situation that you're in, find a way to change it. If you don't like the country that you are born in, if you think the economy is not good, find a way to change it.
You have to change it.
You have to change it. If you
sitting
don't like
back and waiting and hoping, just sitting back hoping and stuff is you're probably gonna hope and hope and hope. That's why I think
if you're making less money, find a way to make more.
Apply yourself more.
If you gotta find other, you gotta find other avenues to make it, find out legal avenues to make it, find a way to make it, but you don't just sit down
and wait for things to happen.
your supervisor to or your manager to increase your hourly payment, or for the hospital to start paying you more, for the business, other businesses, wherever you work at. To you don't want to leave it into somebody else's hands. You know, you want to be prepared. Like, you could be at a job and maybe that job might not require you to have your master's, but you go ahead and get your master's
Anyways.
and you're still working. If the opportunity comes that they need somebody to be a manager or whatever, a supervisor or a director or whatever, you're gonna be one of the people that they're gonna consider, because they know that you
Have the qualifications.
you know you have the qualifications. But if you just there, you don't, you feel like, oh, well, I mean, I don't know when they're gonna need somebody to be a manager or whatever. They're gonna need somebody to run that or do this position or be that position, and you don't acquire the necessary skills or the educational requirements that they need, and you're just there. When the opportunity comes, they're not gonna look at you. You know, the person that has the requirements is gonna get the job.
Yeah.
And somebody else is gonna tell them they lucky.
Exactly.
Why?
That's why I asked. So if somebody prepared themselves, went to school, got their masters whilst they were doing the job that didn't require masters, and now a position opens up and it requires somebody with a master's, and that person gets placed in that position, then you would tell me he's lucky?
Yeah. So basically, luck don't really exist like that.
It doesn't really. We
It doesn't
have
really
to.
exist. It doesn't.
We have to apply ourselves. We have to upgrade ourselves. We have to prepare ourselves. We have to have ourselves in that position where, when that one-time opportunity comes, we'll be able to jump and utilize it and run with it.
Thank you for listening to the Money Matters podcast, Tip of the Day.